Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video on Skylanders Ring of Heroes. And today, we're going to be diving into the episode dungeon. That is right, so we've dove into the game finally. We have played quite a bit today, plummeted through the story mode of the episode dungeon, unlocked the sparring mode. So we're going to be just giving you guys my take on the episode dungeons. And not only that, pretty much just try to give every single thing that we can to you guys so you have a better understanding of how exactly it works. But as always, before we dive in, if you are new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest mobile games, then be sure to smash that red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get notification every time we drop a video. And last but not least, before we dive in, we do have a Discord as well down below in the description, so you can hop over there and join my community. We would love to have you. But with that being said, let's dive right in. The first thing we're going to be taking a look at is going to be the overall screen when you dive into the episode dungeon for the very first time. So right off of the bat, I'm just going to tell you, as you can see from this long-winded paragraph here on the very back, the story mode in this game is ridiculously long. So each one of these little, nodes that you go through here that you can 3-star, you can 1, 2, and 3-star, just like the typical adventure mode in the game. They have a really long story behind them. I highly advise, you technically have two options. I highly advise you listen to the story and you watch the story, but just keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily have to be the first time you run it through, because each one of these individual nodes, they actually have, the prerequisite or the things that you have to do in order to get the 3-star clear, but you don't have to get the 3-star clear in order to go on to the next node, and that goes for every single one of these from 1 all the way to 7. So what I highly recommend, if you're just looking to grind out the story mode as fast as possible, because you actually have to complete the entire story before you can actually unlock this second mode, which is called sparring. Again, we'll get to that in a second, but nevertheless, like I said, in order to unlock the sparring mode, you need to complete all of the 7 nodes in the story mode. So again, going back to my first tip, and that's going to be when you dive into here, you don't necessarily have to pay attention to the story mode, because you can actually dive back in here. That costs 0 stamina, just like the Mirage Tower. Once you pass those stages, you can actually dive back in here, and then once you start that stage up again, the story will always replay for you. So again, if you want to watch the story, you don't have to do it the first time around. Just wait, run and push it as far as you can, complete all 7 nodes or stages, and then unlock the sparring mode. Come back when you do have time. Maybe you're laying in bed, and then plummet through the storyline. But not only that, just pretty straightforward. As you get all 3 stars for each one of these nodes, you then obviously will accumulate these additional bonus coins, as you can see right here. And don't worry, we'll dive into that as well, where you can actually spend these. There's going to be an episode shop that you can buy individual items from. And then currently, right now, they only have episode 1 available. So as you can see right here, 21 stars out of 21 stars. We have 100% completed the story mode for episode 1. And then it looks like there's going to be additional 3 episodes. So I'm curious to see exactly what they actually have. And then what the actual Skylanders backstory or whatever is, because this one is all about Boom Bloom. So I'm curious to see what the other ones are. Down here as well is going to be the episode shop. So this shop here is going to be actually where you go to spend those coins that you get from 3-starring all of those nodes. If you don't already know, they also added what they call lucky boxes in the game. So again, I'll show you a couple of those in a second, but if you want to take a look at some of them, you can see, if you click on the buy now button, you can see kind of what has the chances to be in that box. So it says acquires 1 random item among upgrade materials, gold, or ether pieces, specifically for this legendary box. And then not only that, if we hop over here to my actual inventory, I have collected a handful of these. You can see this one specifically is Boom Bloom's heroic lucky box. And then this one's gonna be very, very cool, because I think the rewards are well worth it in this box, but the downside is it is RNG, so keep that in mind. I know a lot of people might have an issue with that, because it is RNG. It's not guaranteed. You don't get the guaranteed copy of Boom Bloom or a specific material like a summoning ticket and stuff. But to give you guys an example here, you can see the heroic one says acquire 1 random item, and it can be, upgrade materials, gold, episode coins, and Boom Bloom ticket. That is right. So people have actually gotten super lucky and have summoned a copy of Boom Bloom from these chests. So let's go ahead and just open up one, because we might as well for the sake of the video. So you can see we got 2,200 episode coins from that one box. We do have a rare one. Again, the rare one also has the chance of getting Boom Bloom. The same thing with the actual premium ones. So let's go ahead and just open up the max packs, which we've got 5 of them here. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see here we've got episode coins. We did get 15 skill ups stones, so that's nice. And then we got a handful of episode coins as well. And then I believe we got a couple more. Let's go ahead and just pop them off for the sake of the video. Why not? All right, and it looks like we got episode coins for all 3 of those. So the episode coins are definitely higher on the summoning percentage than, you know, getting copy of Boom Bloom. But that's all right, no big deal. Let's go ahead and hop back over here really quick. I want to show you guys a little bit more information. So the next thing up we've got alongside the episode shop is going to be the episode pass. Now there are 2 different sides of the pass. You've got the free version, the free-to-play baby, and then you also have got the paid version or the premium. But there is a little thing to note when it comes to the premium side of things. Right off of the bat, if you scroll down here, you can see on the left-hand side, you're going to get all of the free items. And then not only that, everybody gets the free level 1 premium. So you can see that right over here to the right-hand side. But here's the kicker. The free premium stops right here, and you can see that on level 11, so only up to level 10 do you get all of the premium rewards on the right hand side. So they kind of give you a little bit of a teaser. You can only go up to that level 10 spot and claim the free rewards and the premium rewards, and then you actually have to upgrade to premium level 2 in order to get level 11 and beyond. And so you can see right here that level 11, they're definitely teasing people and enticing people to buy at least the premium level 2, because they're going to give you a legendary Skylander as soon as you buy that pack, basically, to unlock the level 11. So to give you guys an example of what that cost, at least for US dollars, to get the premium pass level 2, which again, we can't see level 3 yet. I don't know how much it costs, but I'm assuming it's going to be either the same or more than this, but currently in US dollars, it is going to be $29.99. That is right. So for $30, you know, you can then go from level 11, let's see how far you can go, all the way down to level 20. So you can go another 10 levels basically. And then what you're going to get for that is you're going to get that legendary Skylander. You know, at level 11, you're going to get a handful of low awakening stones, some gems, nothing too crazy. You get some mid awakening stones, but the big one is going to be down here at level 20, and that's going to be those legendary skill up stones. So again, it's $30. I mean, in my personal opinion, I am not looking to spend $30 to get 1 legendary and 5 legendary skill up stones. I personally don't think it's worth it. But you know, hey, you know, if you're a whale, more power to you guys. Definitely looks, you know, enticing enough just for having that level 11 legendary summoning ticket. So again, you know, it's going to be a random summoning ticket. It's not a guaranteed pull on a specific legendary, so keep that in mind as well. And then you can see that you have to buy premium level 3 in order to unlock 21 all the way down to level 30, and then so on and so forth all the way down. And it looks like there's going to be a total of 4 premium levels. So again, keep that in mind. Like I said, I don't think a lot of players actually have focused on that or have seen that. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that you don't just buy 1 premium pass and then you unlock all of it. You buy it in stages, and you have to buy a total of 4 in order to unlock everything in the specific elemental pass, so or episode pass. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and hop back out of here really quick. And then last but not least, we do have the sparring mode. Now, I know a lot of players currently right now are confused a little bit on how exactly does this work. So I'm going to try to cover it as best as I can. If you're still confused, I highly recommend jumping into my Discord. I've got a lot of other players over there that are super knowledgeable, that can hopefully reword things to make it a little bit easier for you. Or not only that, maybe I can help you out as well. So the first thing you need to know right off the bat is everybody starts at this specific level. Once you unlock the sparring level, you can see we're currently at sparring level 0 out of 20. And then you can basically see, you know, that we have to start somewhere, so we have to actually enter. Now, before we do, one thing to note is 2 things. You've got the recommended battle power over to the right-hand side, so that's going to pretty much dictate how hard the fight is, or what they recommend. And then down at the bottom as well, we have what they call an elemental bonus. So basically, if you click the hourglass here, you can see what it talks about, but you can see that by bringing in fire elemental Skylanders, you're going to get an additional 25% attack, 25% HP, 25% defense, effect accuracy, and effect resistance. So that's going to be, you know, basically highly recommended if you are getting into the higher stages. But on this specific stage, it should be pretty straightforward, really easy to just grind this out. So we're going to go ahead and just roll this bad boy on auto really quick. Again, this is probably not the best team to be bringing in here. I'm not even bringing a single fire unit, but you get the point here. We're going to go ahead and just let this roll on auto, because I know for a fact that we're going to smash it and not have any issues. But I just want to show you guys what exactly happens once you run through at least one of these levels, and then again, like I said, once you continue to progress, each one of those stages will actually unlock on the left hand side, and then once they unlock, you kind of opens up the freedom in order for you to pick and choose kind of like what you want to do, and then you can only pick so many, otherwise it will basically say that requires a higher level, a higher sparring level, and then with that being the case, you just pretty much gotta tick things back down a little bit until it turns back into the green, so then you can run it, and then hopefully if you beat that one, then you can unlock and and do the next higher up. So let's go ahead and jump back in here to the sparring to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So because we were able to complete that first one and then unlock this one here, you can see now we have what they call like a multiplier, or a little bit more control, I guess. It's sparring, right? Like if you're in actual fighting, you can kind of set up the rules, pre the fight, to just try to make it either easier on yourself or harder on yourself. But the game is basically rewarding you for the harder, that you make that mode. So basically, the harder you make the mode, the more sparring your level, or the more that your sparring level goes up, and then the higher your sparring level goes up, then you unlock more additional modifications or modifiers that you can then tick on. Does that make sense? It's a little bit confusing, but hopefully I broke that down decent enough to you. But to give you guys an example, you can see here that we have currently unlocked this number of enemies per round as 2, and then you can see that still is currently in green. And then if we click on the 3, you can see that we can currently do that one. We can increase it to 3, and then you can see that it goes into yellow, which is pretty much right here where this arrow is, and that arrow is going to tell us our cap. But if I was to go ahead and click on the 4, you can see it goes over top, it turns red. I can't click the enter button, as you can see here. We need to clear the stage before that, and then you can also see that it has a 2, which requires level 2. So we got to go back here and actually clear the next stage. Now each one of these on the left hand side are going to all do the exact same thing. They're going to unlock 3 different mini levels, I guess is what you want to call them, or mini modifications, and then you pretty much just tackle them one by one all the way through, and then ultimately at the end, to get the maximum amount of reward, you're pretty much going to want to just pretty much be on the last tick here all the way down, to get the maximum reward, these guys here. So again, that's just pretty much going to be the sum of it. I mean, there's not much confusion that goes into it. I know a lot of players are currently confused about it, but hopefully that shines some light on it. But that's going to be it for the episode dungeon aspect of the game. If we hop over here, let's take a look at one more thing. I want to go to the event section, and I want to see if there was actually anything else. No, I think that's actually it. Let's hop back over here really quick. Did I show the missions? That's the only thing I want to verify right before I hop out of here. All right, we've got the episode pass. I didn't. All right, so, and then the other thing they also have, last but not least, I know. I thought we were out of here, but the last thing that we've got on here is going to be the episode mission. So basically, as you accumulate, and beat different levels in the sparring, you're going to basically unlock these missions, and then after you complete them, because you can see currently we've got like level 0, after we complete that, then it'll change over to level 2, and then so on and so forth, and then as you pretty much just climb and continue to play more in the sparring mode, you will accumulate these episode points, and then basically those episode points are going to be how you actually unlock the individual levels in the episode pass. So that's going to be pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty straightforward, but I hope that shines some light on the episode dungeon for you guys. If you have any additional questions, feel free to drop them down below in the comment section, or hop over to my Discord. We'd love to have you there, and like I said, we have tons of Skylanders people over there that can hopefully answer them a little bit better than I can. But that's going to be it. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notification every time we drop a video, and I will see you guys in the next one.